1 Corinthians 13 again. But now faith, hope, love, abide these three, but the greatest of these is love. We need to exhaustively pursue love, even when it's not easy. It needs to be a way of life. It needs to stand out. And I think all of us know this. People can see love in your life sometimes without you ever saying a word. Christians, a 1 Corinthians 13 Christian, we should stand out, not in a boastful way, just in the way we live our lives, in the words we say, in the actions we take, how we treat each other, how we deal with people that are difficult. It will be noticed, and it can bring someone else to God. And for those that we love, that know what the love of God is and have left, it can bring those people back too. Maybe not exactly when we want it to happen, but we can't give up and we can't compromise on God's truth, because God's love directs us how we are to handle things. So let's not take it into our own hands. Let's listen to what God says. With God, with His love in our hearts, we can do things, and we talked about this, that the world can't. We can handle things that the world can't. We can have a peace that surpasses all understanding. And we can, it's a peace that, you can't describe. The world will never figure it out unless they become one of His children. And don't we want that? Wouldn't you want everyone to know the peace that we have? That's a 1 Corinthians 13. That's the power of God's love. So, with how we treat each other, inside these walls, outside these walls, with how we treat fellow mankind, the love that we should have for every single soul that we come in contact with, that's a 1 Corinthians 13 Christian. Not easy, but with God, we can handle anything that comes our way. And we can become stronger in those things that are difficult things in our lives, that we need to look at as a blessing, not a difficulty, but look at as a blessing so that we can become stronger, again, whether that's to help others or whether it's just to become stronger in our own faith toward God. Any final comments in our last minute here? All right, well, thank you very much for the time over the last several weeks. Thanks again, Richard, for filling in for me last week. And it's great to have you guys be a part of this. Appreciate it.